my faded line, pressed on the dirty floor with all these trodden tickets.
Dennis Cometti here, and we have a massive night of football ahead. The opening side. Here we go. It's Geelong versus the Crows. Finding the running player. Duncan kicks it a long way. The ball remains in play. Mackie with the ball. Moves it quickly by hand. Puts the head down as he runs in. That shot wasn't meant to hit the fair. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Hartigan keeping calm, and he kicks the ball out of the 50. Lever sends the ball on its way. Blickabs with the mark. Can he kick it from here, Richo?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
A long way out. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays.
Guthrie wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. He gets boot to the ball, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Motlop has a kick, the goal for the Cats.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Stanley with the running catch. Sends the Sharon on its way. Menzel lining up. The ball is hammered towards goal by Menzel. The Cats by 8 points.
Talia is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Duncan handballs it. He wants it back. That's a great goal.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Jacobs without a touch. The clearance by Smith. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Stanley going for number 1. The kick just clears the line for a goal. This one gives them an even bigger lead. Smith with the tap. Hartigan onto the ball. He got a hold of that one. Nice mark there.
Tui just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Dangerfield with the shot. Jeez, poor kicking.
Talia kicks to himself. Ground control to Major Tom. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Lobs the pass. He runs into the goal. Menzel gets it behind. A kick to himself. And play on by Talia. Smith choosing to play on. Motlop grabs that one. A chance to add one more to his tally. The goal for the Cats. Motlop kicks his second.
Motlop on his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Duncan with the kick. Good mark on the run. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. He's driven that ball hard, but it's a miss.
Talia is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions. It's Geelong with the lead over the Crows.
He has no trouble grabbing that one.
Lever really wears his heart on his sleeve. Guthrie with a strong mark. Guthrie goes for goal. Guthrie gets the goal.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball has been bounced.
Smith just has endless possibilities.
The umpire's had enough. It's a ball up. Smith punches. Gets the loose ball. Kick by Taylor. Menzel from behind. He wants to play on. Shot at goal by Menzel. He really should have made more of that. Geelong just can't nail a goal.
Talia is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Menzel takes a shot. That was horrible.
Out of bounds near the goal. Kicks hurriedly. Takes that one strong.
It's played on. He kicks the ball. McGovern with a strong mark. He plays on, sending it on its way. That's a mark. Douglas getting into position for the kick. He chooses to play it on. He handballs it. Sloane goes for goal. Henderson takes the mark uncontested.
He gives the ball a mighty roost. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Jacobs told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Walker shoots for goal. Walker has got it.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Jacobs aims for his man on the ground. A short handball, jams it on the boot now. Out of bounds near the 50. Smith choosing to play on. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Heads up the corridor. Nice mark there. He chooses to play on. Jenkins boots it. A great effort. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. Taken by Betts. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
The Cats just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. He chooses to play it on. The Crows trail. Strong mark there.
Lonergan boots it. Nice work from Henderson. Clearing it with ease here. Mackey couldn't keep his hands on it. Plays it across half back. Takes that one strongly. Jenkins with the pass. Betts executes the goal well. That's his first. More bounce than a dodgy check. One down by Jacobs. Has it now. The umpire wants to ball it up. Richo, what are your thoughts on the opening term?
The Crows have continued their average form here with a lot of turnovers and poor
The players have received their instructions and they're ready to start play again.
Always make a total effort, even when the odds are against you.
Dangerfield gets it out of the congestion. He gathers the loose ball. He's got the footy in his hands, dishes it off by hand, thumps the pigskin. The ball goes over the line and out of play. Looks like we'll have a throw in. The ball has been thrown in. Jacobs gets the tap. He runs into the goal. Going for goal number 1. Look at that. He's put it through. Douglas sinking his first goal. They're having a run for the lead now.
Douglas is just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class.
He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Jacobs with a big fist on it. Stanley passes. A 1. And he's heading for home. Sends the Sharon on its way. Leavitt picks up the bouncing ball. A great effort. Crouch wants to play on. Gets boot to Hyde. Betts has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He's elected to play on. Lonergan thinks that was holding the ball and the umpire agrees. He kicks quickly. He was never going to get that. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. He runs for home. Betts shins it. It's gone through for a magnificent behind.
Henderson can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Play on is the call. Lynch by hand. Cameron goes for home. He could not have kicked that any better.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce straight down. Jacobs got the hit out. Taylor onto the ball. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Cameron with a kick at goal. It's in the air. He's missed the lot. The ball goes out of bounds. Henderson boots it. The mark is taken by Lynch. Played on. Lynch likes his chances for goal. Nice kick.
Lynch is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
Intercept by Taylor.
Taylor has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. Cameron getting into position for the kick. He gets boot to the ball. Jenkins takes the mark.
As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. The Crows with bated breath, hoping this shot floats through the tall uprights. Betts takes an uncontested mark. He's missed. Was that a brave attempt or a stupid attempt, Richard?
Definitely.
Henderson kicks it forward. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. And we'll get a ball up. Smith looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy.
Duncan can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Head down, going for goal. Goal for Adelaide. The Crows force their way into the lead.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce.
Jacobs may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. The ball is gathered. Jenkins passes it. Selwood kicks the ball, sending it on its way.
Puts the head down as he runs in. He's missed the goal. I hope there are no guys down there looking for a sample after this game. Gets it away in the nick of time. McKay sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Menengola was taken high. Opportunity now for Menengola. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Hartigan, not wasting time, elects to play on. Cameron controls it. He picks up the loose ball. Lynch lays it off to the running man. And he's heading for home. Jenkins with the kick. A mark by Walker. He decides to play on. Goal to Adelaide. The ball bouncing well. Smith outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Jams it on the boot now. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. He plays on. Menzel going for number one. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome.
Geelong have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is straight up and down. Smith is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Jacobs. Nice contested mark by Mackie.
Mackie has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. He heads into home. This kick is for the lead. Hawkins just wanted it more then. He lines it up with the goal. Geelong with a chance to lead. Misses for a behind.
There could be a short option here. A kick to himself and play on by Talia. Blickabs with an easy mark. He gives the ball a mighty roost. So well timed. Jams it on the boot now. Brown wins the marking contest. Kicks it. His mistake costs him a possession. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Motlop takes it well. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. They'll snatch the lead if he can slot this. The Cats have scored the last two goals. Geelong goes back into the lead. Intercepted. And the ball spills free. Selwood picks it up. Hawkins wins the marking contest. Hawkins! Geelong have scored the last three goals. The Cats with the ascendancy over Adelaide, leading the match 57-47.
Hawkins has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays.
Motlop looking for another goal here. A great effort. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He's played on quickly.
Hawkins often has to shoot with very little time and space. He just has that innate sense of knowing where the goals are, even when he's being tackled.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Takes it well. Played on. Chalk up a goal for Geelong. Hawkins with that kick has increased the lead. There's the bounce. Smith got the hit out. Selwood comes away with the ball. Well, it's half-time. What have you got to say, Richo?
Don't give up at half-time. Concentrate on winning the second half as well.
The third term is underway.
If you have everything under control, you're not moving fast enough.
Nice interception. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Smith gets onto the ball. Stanley with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Going for goal number 1. Goes wide for a behind. He has a few options. He was never going to get that. Going for goal number 1. Nice work from Menengola. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Clean tap by Smith. He's got the footy in his hands. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. He's heading for home. Having a big day, going for goal number 4. The Cats with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Crows 82-47. Jacobs looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Kicked by Hartigan. Cameron claims the ball. Boots it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Taylor, he's just got a strong pair of hands when it comes to marking. Smith shanks it. Strong mark there.
Horrible kick by Motlop. Miss for a behind. He opts to play on with the ball. Jams it on the boot now. Lever takes the mark uncontested. Guthrie throws it clear as day. Atkins boots it. Nice mark under pressure.
The Cats have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. The Crows need to stop trying to outmark the Cats and just get a fist into the contest. Dangerfield slams the ball to his boot. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. Menzel puts it through.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Definitely palmed to advantage. Hartigan with the football.
Hartigan can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. He knocks it down. Stanley hand passes the ball. Smith goes for goal. Oh, and he's missed.
Looks like he'll go out wide. He decides to play on. Launch long by Talia. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster.
It's clear that Geelong have been practicing their marks during the week. They've wrapped plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
Him. Motlop is relieved to see that one go through. Claimed by Smith. Has it now. Dangerfield passes. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Duncan with a massive goal. That's his second. This kick stretches the lead. Look at that bounce. Big leap. He gets his hands on the footy. Dangerfield feeds it wide. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The ball has been tossed in. Guided by Smith. Able to grab it on the half volley. Dangerfield with a kick at goal. That's 9 in a row for